Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to ARK Ragnarok. And yes, I am on the Scorched Earth map right now. And that is because I want to try to tame a phoenix. That's why I got this fire wyvern in the last episode. And I want to try to knock out or tame a phoenix with the fire and bring it back over to Ragnarok and just have it over there as a tamed, smelt metal and cook meat, like all the things that I showed you guys when I tamed it cheatily on that previous episode a while ago. So I did transfer over my character along with all of my ghillie and just a couple of the things that I would need here. I didn't bring over everything because I don't want to die and lose everything that I have on Ragnarok. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna bring over just the stuff that I would need, and this stuff is really good for insulation, hypothermal, and hyperthermal. Hyperthermal, I believe, we're gonna need a lot more of. So right now, 526 is really good. Right now it's 84 degrees and I'm not even hot, so hopefully this armor will help will help a ton in the heat. But I'm right now just gonna go flying around, and I'm gonna look around and just kind of do some more leveling and look around for just things to kill before superheat comes. And when superheat comes, I will come back and I will look around with you guys to see if I can find a phoenix, because there's only one that spawns per map and at a time, and so we're gonna have to look quickly. And one of the things that I've heard is if you find a phoenix, try to just do as much taming as you can, and once it disappears, stay there, because apparently they respawn right from their ashes that they die in, and they'll respawn right there just like a normal phoenix would. And you can actually their taming meter stays fairly similar to before the superheat. So I'll just hang out over there and be able to get all of the stuff that I just start right back where I was, which are very, very close to it, meaning that it should be a lot easier to tame a phoenix. So I'm going to go get probably a tent made up and some other stuff made up, and I'll be back when a superheat comes. Alright, first superheat, let's go find that phoenix. Hopefully it'll spawn right close to us. That'd be really, really nice if we could get it right off the bat right here. Where could they be? So this is a very, very big map, and I went ahead and actually tamed up a jerboa so I could tell when a superheat was coming. Oh man. Frames, new things are loading in. I don't even know what I'm really looking for to find the phoenix in the first place. I think it's just like a little ball of fire when it gets summoned in. How am I doing? Superheat 97, and I'm not overheating yet. That's good. 117, I'm still not hot. It's really good then. This armor is really helping. I still don't see any. And yes, I know this map is huge. Come on. Come on, Phoenix, where could you be? Where could you be? Alright guys, I just found this phoenix right here. I don't know what level it is. I actually let for the superheat to just run out because it was just about at the end based on my recording time. And so I let it respawn, and I don't know what level it is, but now I've got a full 5 minutes to try to tame it. And hopefully it'll work. And if not, I actually want to try something with you guys that I read might actually work. And it's like you create like a little containment area for the phoenix around its ashes, because when the superheat ends, it actually becomes a little pile of ashes on the ground. And so if you mark that location and you go get some building materials, you can just build right around it, and then when another superheat starts, it'll just be trapped in there and can't get out. And if you build it big enough, they can't even glitch out. So I'd like to try it, see maybe if it works. First, I'd rather be able to try to tame it this way, because this is, the way that obviously ARK intended to. And I mean, if it's not going to work out, then yeah, I'm just going to use the little other way to get out and tame it, because these things I already showed you guys were impossible to tame. So the way I was able to tame it on that tutorial-like video, on the information video, was spawning it inside of a structure and then just hitting it with the flamethrower for a consistent 3 minutes. So we'll see what actually ends up happening. I really hope this thing's not like level 5 or 10. I really hope it's a decent level. Maybe not necessarily level 150. That'd be pretty cool, but I'm not hoping, or I'm not expecting that. Level, 75, 80, that'd be really cool. I don't know how likely those things are to actually spawn. So we'll see what actually ends up happening, but I'm just happy that I found this Phoenix. It's taken me about 30 superheats trying to find a Phoenix, and I finally found one right at the end of the last superheat, which was really, really nice. And then I just kind of stuck around and just waited for the next one to come. There's been a ton of storms. It's ridiculous how many different storms I've gotten. About 30 superheats and probably 10 or 15 sandstorm and electrical storms combined. And then, oh, I gotta land. Yeah, it's just been pretty crazy. I'm hoping that this thing's not going to be too difficult to tame. Right now it's good. I'm not too hot, which is very, very helpful. And it's nice. This wyvern's got enough stamina where I can kind of stay up there for a little while and just continue to torch it. It's very, very difficult, though. The wyvern's turning radius is so bad. It's absolutely horrible. I hate it. Come on. Ooh, I got another hit off, I think. It's got that really cool blue belly, which I like, because, blue flames are like super hot flames, which is really cool that they incorporated that blue into the Phoenix. So it's not just an all red bird. Come on. Turn around. Holy cow, the Phoenix is so agile. I feel like weird trying to fly next to it. It's almost like impossible. I don't know, we might actually have to do a little bit of a trapping of it with the structure, like around the ashes, like I was thinking. We'll see. I do have a GPS. I actually picked one up off one of the supply drops. I forgot to bring one with me, so I was glad that there was one in the supply drop. And that'll be very helpful for me finding the exact coordinates, and that way I can, put a little 2x2 or something around it. And I don't know how big I should probably make it, 3 or 4 tall, just because they spawn kind of high up in the air. Not super high, but a decent amount. I'm hoping this will work. Come on. And apparently they actually buffed everything since I tamed. Ooh, I did not mean to click that button. Since they first unveiled the Phoenix, they've changed apparently a bunch of its stats. They've made its weight a lot better, and its carrying capacity. No, that's weight. They changed something else with it, and they made it a lot better. I don't think it was speed, because they're already pretty quick. Maybe some health. Maybe they gave it more health. I don't exactly remember. I think the superheat's about to run out soon, so I'm just trying to pay attention to where it's gonna, where it'll be when the superheat ends, so I can just dive right down below and find the pile of ashes, so that I can take the coordinates. Because after, it's weird, the pile of ashes doesn't actually stay. It just kind of sits there, and then it disappears after 5 seconds, and then when the superheat starts up again, the piles of ash, the ash pile, comes out of nowhere. And I think it's that people can't just be stumbling across one and be like, oh, there's an ash pile, let me just wait here till the Phoenix respawns. That would kind of remove, I guess, part of their whole idea for how to tame these things. Oh, it's getting light out. That must mean that it's about to end. Oh, there it goes. Let's see. So there's the pile of ashes right there, right on this edge. It's gonna make it slightly more difficult, but maybe I can use pillars or something. Let me just get the coordinates right here. 55.2, 35.3. So I gotta get right back here next time. So I'm actually gonna go try to grab some supplies quickly to make probably wood, because I don't think wyverns damage wood. And we'll probably make a little platform and just a little house sort of thing, so that I can just go stand up there. So I'll be back. Alright guys, this is what I built, and basically the Phoenix, its ashes are right around here, so it'll spawn into this area, and it shouldn't be able to get out, so it'll be stuck in here. And that's where I can take the fire wyvern, and then I can just probably point my head in here and just start shooting. And I should just be able to stand here and just continue to fire. So I'll wait till superheat spawns in, and I'll let you guys know when it's about to happen. I'll be right back when that's about to happen. It's tamed. We tamed the Phoenix. Oh my god, I'm so happy. That was so much easier. And it's level 89. Oh, that's awesome. Come here. I want you to come with me. Can you come out of that little frame? Oh my god, I'm so happy. So, since I already kind of showed you guys before in a previous episode how these things actually operate, I think what I'm going to do... Oh, he looks so cool with the blue belly. I think I'm going to take this thing back to Ragnarok, and I will show you guys back then some of the new stats and stuff, because I've got a long trip ahead of me all the way back, and I do have to use my demo gun, actually start to break this thing down so that the Phoenix can come out. I'm not going to really keep any of this. There's really no point of it. It's just going to have to come along with me, which isn't worth it. So I think I'll just take down most of it. I'm not going to take down all of it, because I think I'm just going to end up wiping this server anyways once I transfer everything over. So yeah, I will go bring over the stuff that I would like to bring over, as well as the two amazing creatures I have right now, my Fire Wyvern and the Phoenix, which looks awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be back. Alright, so the Phoenix and everything else transferred over perfectly from Scorched Earth. It is now on Ragnarok, as you can tell, and I am super excited for this. I mean, look at how amazing it is. And here, I'll show you guys stats so far. So I put, I think, 1 point into health. I think that's all I put in there, maybe. I don't exactly remember. I know for sure I put a stat into stamina, though. That was not as high as it was. Weight, I have not put anything in. As you can see, weight's a lot higher. And everything else is pretty good. 240 melee damage, all this other stuff. Food, apparently they only eat sulfur, meaning I'm going to need to actually start getting sulfur just from the killing wyverns or whatever I'm going to do. But then look at this. I mean, they also poop out silica pearls, which is super handy. And then they can light things on fire, and then I believe... Let's test this. I don't know how quickly it is, or how quick it actually is, the harvesting. Let's see, I gotta have some on the industrial cooker, or the industrial forge. Just one? Let's see if I can pull into here. Let's pull some metal. Just one. Alright, let me try to see if I can get some. I want to get some metal because apparently these things are very, very good at smelting it, like where they smelt it very, very quickly. There's 6 metal. Not as quick as an industrial forge, but quicker than a refining forge, which would be pretty nice. Where's the metal? There it is. So let's see. Normally it takes about 20 seconds to smelt one. Oh, it's definitely a lot quicker. For sure, not as fast as the industrial forge that I've got in there, but that's still pretty fast. That's pretty cool. And I know this thing itself can actually fly pretty fast. If you hold spacebar, it gains like momentum like this, and then look at this. It just powers right through, and then it's able to go right through. And I believe if it runs next to something, yeah, it catches it on fire. That's pretty cool. Stamina I might have to work on. Doesn't seem that stamina is super high, and it seems like it burns out of it pretty quickly. But the cool thing is, with these at least, is if I stop, look at this. My stamina goes up. This is one of the few, this is the only flyer now that this actually happens with, which is super cool. But I mean, I can go over here and let's just light this on fire. And there we go, we just killed the mantis. Got some more raw meat, and I wonder how quickly it cooks this up. Oh, pretty quickly. Let's go get some sulfur so that this guy can eat. Should be some right up here on this, and these guys can actually harvest nodes, which is pretty cool. So there should be some sulfur right up here, I believe. Yeah, there's some right there. How do I do this? Do I have to right click? Right click's fireball, maybe C? I got crystal. More crystal. Let's first kill this. Mourinho. And let's see, can I get a little bit more weight? That's what I think I'm going to start pumping. Not a ton of it, but enough. Let's see, I don't need any of that. I want to get some sulfur so this thing can eat. Come on. There we go. Now we got some sulfur. Oh, because that's why. It burns through food, so you need to get a lot of sulfur. Otherwise it's gonna otherwise it'll die pretty quickly. Alright, so this thing looks like, yeah, it uses up food pretty quickly. So that's the balancing aspect of it. It's just burning through food as you do the speed attack. So I can't do this on a consistent basis, but this is really, really cool. I'm definitely gonna have to go collect some sulfur so you can have a stockpile. But man, I really like this thing. It flies awesome. It looks awesome. I'm really glad I tamed it on Ragnarok because I didn't really want to start a whole new Scorched Earth server just to tame this thing. So this was good that I was able to just go do a transfer over there. So now what I gotta do is get some good pictures of this for the screenshot. But I think that's actually gonna be it for today, guys. Took forever to tame this Phoenix, and I'm really glad I did. And I'm just gonna keep it around the base now. Probably not use it a ton. It's gonna be more so for like, you know, a trophy sort of thing. Well, maybe I'll put it up on the top of the workshop over there. We'll see. I don't know exactly what I'll do with it yet. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode or any of my other Ragnarok episodes, please don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. If you leave a comment saying you subscribed, I will reply. And leave a like on the video. Any of the videos that you like, it really helps me out. And it helps me get my videos to other people that might not see them. So thank you guys all, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode.